cheese, gon' constantly be that way. That purpose what we teach, smoking like a grease fire. Get in there, wherever we at, baby, don't care. It's all about that get, let's get mine. When you see me in the club, like big money, and P in the building, you know it's sold out. I'ma say like Rick James, you know I'm blowed out. I light it up, baby, light it up. Now hold it, baby, till you know when it's a rub.
Yeah,
Breathe in her chest, high so low. She feeling weird, it's high, simple soul. I light it up, baby, light it up. Now hold it, baby, till you know when it's a rub. Breathe in her chest, high so low. She feeling weird, it's high, simple soul.
I don't know about you, but I'm high as I can be, and she keep calling me. I don't know about you, but I'm high as I can be, she keep calling me.
What it do? What it do, man? What's up, man?
what's happening?
Hey, this T.O.G. Gorilla Podcast, man. What's up? We here for another day, man. Yo,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yo, come on
Yeah.
in here, man. Everybody
Yeah.
come on in here. All right, come on,
Yeah, we
chime
popping.
in.
It's good, man. It's good. It's good. It's
How the
good.
week, man? How the week? Talk to me.
Hey,
Talk to
hey,
me.
did we ever change them volumes?
No.
Okay, we'll make sure.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, okay.
Hopefully it worked.
Yeah, hopefully. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, my week been good, man. I've been you know, doing my thing,
Okay.
handling
Okay.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Look better and better every minute. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, man. I can't complain. Um, had a pretty good week. Not spectacular. Just I'm here. Um, I feel confident, right?
Yeah.
And
Go ahead. Go ahead.
and the reason I say I feel confident, man, I see people thriving. So
Oh,
when I
yeah.
see people thriving,
Oh yeah.
I'm telling myself, shit, you next.
Yeah. I mean, that's beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful because you know people are like algorithms.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when you see the people around you doing well,
Mhm.
or even feeling well,
Yeah.
looking well, just good to see them. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's all beautiful.
No
Man.
doubt.
But look here, man. Let me show you
Talk
something.
to him. Talk to
Man,
him.
look here.
Okay.
Now I did something I ain't never did before, man. Y'all, you heard of vision board? You don't heard that
I
before.
done heard that. Yeah.
Okay, man. I made a vision board.
Okay. Show
Look at
me.
this, man. Look, man. I ain't never did nothing like that before.
Look, y'all
Yeah.
see my boy. We in the
Yeah.
lab, man. This dude that made a
A
visionary
vision
board.
board, man. Then on one point, man, I put a poem.
I gotta talk to the mic so they can hear you, baby.
I gotta get a poem. I did a poem,
Okay.
and the poem goes like this. It say, "Being who you are
Okay.
got you this far. Remember that. Hold on to that fact. To live with integrity, even in the face of adversity, which may be amusing to others. Some you might call brothers. You know, those slick talkers, backbiters, judgment makers. You know, the status quo, the ones who go with the flow. I don't know what she's saying.
Bring the board down.
The one that go with the flow. They can't relate to a change maker, risk taker, trendsetter. So stay you, no matter who don't get it, stick with it.
So stick with it.
Stick with it. That's the name of it, man.
That's
I mean,
the name of it.
the director was fucking with me, so I couldn't.
Look, y'all didn't know my boy is poetic justice, right? Y'all didn't know he write poetry.
Hey, I write poetry.
Look, y'all better get to know this cat, right? So it's funny you bring that up. Stick with it.
Stick with it, man. That's what I'm saying. I tell myself every day, you know.
Stick with it. Never give up.
Never give up. Never quit.
It's on that. You know, don't quit. It's on that level, right? So speaking of that, I have a partner I talked to this morning. And it's funny. We talked this morning, and I was calling him. I called him about 6:30 this morning.
Right.
All right, and I ain't gonna say his name, but he ended up getting a promotion on his job.
Okay, that's great.
Where he ended up getting promoted. He been working for the housing authority.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say his name. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say his name because I want y'all to know.
Yes, celebrate.
Like his name is Julius Howard.
Okay. Congratulations, man.
You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing this cat for a long time. And so I called him this morning because I was actually, when I got up this morning, I saw it on Facebook where Julia's been working for the Birmingham Housing Authority for over 20 years. He's been working up in high positions. So he done worked for Birmingham Housing Authority, Bessemer Housing Authority. I think that he was just at Bessemer Housing Authority. But he ended up getting a promotion to where he's going to Selma Housing Authority. I ain't gonna tell you the money. He make good money now. But he got the COO, Chief Executive Operator.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, not Chief Executive. I'm sorry. COO. That's the position he got. And we was talking, and he was telling me he was getting so full at the other job when he was in Bessemer that he wanted to quit. He said, Lindale, I was just finna quit 2 weeks before. I was finna put my 2 weeks notice. I was getting full. I was gonna try to do something else. I said, Julius, I said, look how God works. Ain't that funny how before, like, we get caught up in, we quit before the blessing. The blessing is around the corner or at the door, and we will quit and miss the blessing. Now just think if he would have did it 2 weeks prior, and here go his blessing around the corner. So once again, Joey, my brother, I'm proud of you.
Yes,
I'm happy for you.
I'm glad you didn't deal with your emotions on that.
Exactly.
I'm glad you didn't deal with your emotions, because a lot of times we get really emotional about things that are very impressionable to us. That causes us to feel a certain type of way. Then you because you're so passionate with it, you'll react. But once you control those emotions, once you put your intellect over your emotional state of being, then you can make the most rational decision that you can make. And always, not to have emotions, but always have your emotions or keep your emotions within a range.
Oh, definitely. So man, look, that's another thing. I want to congratulate Julius, but I got another congratulation. We have a nephew that we done seen grew up, right? We want to congratulate Brandon Todd, the oldest nephew.
Right?
The oldest.
He the oldest grandbaby.
The oldest, yeah. The oldest grandbaby, the oldest nephew.
It's so many, my fault.
Yeah. And he's the oldest.
Right.
So Brandon actually just got him a house. Him and his wife.
Man, that is beautiful.
Nice house. I'm not gonna tell y'all where to live, but he got a nice house. And like I told him, this something to congratulate. This something to be proud of.
Yes,
man.
sir.
I mean,
yes, sir.
We just seen the work this boy put in.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I ain't seen all of it, but I heard about it. Yeah, I think as they mature, I'm happy that they chose the path that they chose. You know what I'm saying? That's very encouraging to me to hear and see how he moves. You know what I'm saying?
And to chime in, he actually started his own business.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And he's but 30 something. So I'm just, like when I tell my wife this, man, I be like, man, I get so encouraged with this new generation.
They can do it.
They encourage me, whether they know it or not. Like when I see them doing it, cause they so bold, they so bashful,
and handle their business.
Oh man,
the only thing I wish y'all do is stop killing each other. If you could stop killing each other, y'all be some bad motherfuckers. I'm telling you now. Stop all that killing. Think about what you can do to build each other. If you stop all that killing, man, listen, you stop all that drug dealing. Now, we don't need none of that. You doing it without it. None of that stuff is enhancing who you are. Gangsterism, dope, none of that is enhancing you.
No, definitely.
You are great without it. Think about that.
So look, let me ask you this, bro, before we go further. So have it ever been a time where you feel like you quit some and you saw where your blessing was around the corner later? Have you ever regretted anything that you stopped or quit, whatever?
Man, the only thing I can come up with, really, cause it's just not even. When I let something go, I really let it go. But it was this girl one time. I really, she was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like, I felt like, she was just, I didn't want to, because I was in the street and everything else, and I was like, no, I can't, and just let it slide. Introduced her to one of my homeboys. Man, she was the truth, man. I'm talking about she was, I mean, I didn't know, and I really, at that point, so I'm glad, I hope they really still together, because they was a good couple or whatever. I did a good deed for real, because they end up being real, real good with each other.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? But it was like that one that, man, she, and then she, it was different.
Yeah.
But as far as, life thing, I look at life like this. When it stop you, it stop you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't nothing I can do. Once I get to the point where I got to make a decision of who I am, my integrity, and what they're trying to get.
Yeah.
What they perceive as blessings. See, everything that look like a blessing ain't a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and everything that look like you cursed ain't a curse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, no, I ain't never did that. I just hate. I let that little girl right there go.
I think I had one in particular. I ended up quitting college. I quit football, and sometimes I used to be like, don't bother me. Then later on in life, I felt like, what if? You know what I'm saying? What if I was stuck it out? Because it was so crazy that when I quit football, when I quit college, a year later, the team won 3 straight national championships. How funny is that? Like, I always say, like, you supposed to be part of that.
Why? You wouldn't. So how could you be
know,
part of
but
it?
I'm just saying, if I'd have stuck it out.
Nah, I mean, you wasn't gonna stick it out. It wasn't meant for you to stick it out.
Meant for me.
I mean, the thing is, I don't regret. Like I said, that because that was a person, and that was a personal thing. But what these folks set up to trap me in, I don't regret none of that shit. I quit on their ad. Cause see, think about the long term. The positions that you played was, it's a position that got hit a lot at that time, and then with the CTE and everything going on within the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know they weren't doing all that safety regs back then.
No.
And then who's to say that you would be in the same position where you are now with your kids?
Oh, yeah.
So how can I regret any fucking thing with the love I have for what I got now and the blessings that I'm receiving every day from what decisions I made? Because I made man decisions. I'm the man that had to make the decisions. So I made these decisions. I'm the only one who knew all the facts.
Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes you can still make a wrong decision. Even, I mean,
you make a learning decision.
Yeah, I give you that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it's wrong. I believe I learned from, okay, this decision caused me to go through this, and this. But going through this, and this built this, and this. What don't kill me only makes me stronger.
Yeah. I just feel like I wasn't mature enough yet at that time.
And it matured your ass, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mature.
Okay, you wanted some maturity when you left school and had to take care of them babies. What happened? You got right then. Okay, man. So it seemed like you did good. You're a good father, ain't you?
Cause I was supposed to be in the NFL.
Nigga, fuck the NFL, man. You see these slave ass niggas.
Look, speaking on the NFL, let's speak on this for a quick minute. All right, so we've been talking on the coaches, the head coaches in the NFL.
Right.
So it was 9 openings for a head coaching job. Right. So we had some black candidates that went for coaching interviews and everything. Right.
Okay.
We had multiple meetings.
Okay.
Out of 9, now all the jobs are filled now.
Right.
So out of 9, guess how many blacks became a head coach?
Now 2, ain't
it?
1.
Levy. Yeah. Levy. Yeah, one black and one
Did they apologize?
Oh no, they never.
So they don't care.
Oh no, they don't care.
So I don't give a fuck either.
Look, and here go the funny part. They gave Levy the worst coaching job out of 9.
I mean, what they said is, okay, y'all caught us, we don't care, and we're gonna continue to do it.
Exactly.
In front of your face. That's what they saying to me.
They gave
everything they've done and everything. That's just how systems in this country works because of white supremacy.
And so they said, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
Bill Young.
We hired one. We gave Levy been a head coach 1 or 2 times, I think. 2.
What percentage they supposed to have a head coach?
I mean, they ain't got no. They ain't got a percentage, but I'm just saying. Hell, 1 out of 9 is a bad percentage, right?
No, they got two.
No, I mean now they got 2 out of 32. I get it. They got look.
Hey,
What they call it? Not black, but damn, what's the word I'm looking for, dude?
Hispanic
Minority.
minority. Oh yeah.
So now look, we have 2 blacks, 2 minorities. All right, so you got 2 blacks, one in Pittsburgh. You got one at just got hired for Houston, Texas. There go your black. And 2 minority, you got Washington. They just changed their name to Comrades, something like that.
Ain't they the Commodore?
I don't think it's the Commodores, but
Ain't the Commodore?
Comrades. So like they changed their name to that.
Okay.
They got a minority there, and Miami Dolphins hired a minority.
Okay.
So you got 2 blacks, 2 minority people of color out of 32. So you got 4 out of 32. The percentages are bad. But look, and they said, and what you gonna do about it? They know you gonna come play anyway. They know you still gonna want to coach. Let me ask you this, bro. On that, because they put us in a chokehold, but by Lovey Smith, and knowing it's a bad job.
How they put us in the chokehold? That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm asking,
Okay.
cause I number one, we don't get many chances at being a head coach. But when they do give us a shot at being a head coach, do we have to accept?
Man, damn a head coach. Man, listen, man. Man, listen.
Talk to them. Let them hear you.
We got kids out here that need father figures. Head coach that. We got places we can go, things we can do, things we can build for ourselves. We ain't got to keep running to be where they at. The ones that don't want us there, the ones that we're cool with, let's get together and do what we do. But we can't keep running to these type of mentalities thinking they gonna change, because they're not. They're not gonna change. That's just like me keep beating this rock saying it's gonna give me something that it's not gonna give me. So once I recognize that, I'm gonna move forward. She's saying no. She don't like you. She don't want to be around you.
But I love her.
You better let her go.
But I love her.
She don't love you.
You
She
know,
don't love
we try to force them or make them love us.
Man, listen. Ain't no love where ain't no love at. That's just period.
Gotcha.
I mean, love yourself. Listen, one thing you got to do all the time, like I said with the poem, stick with it. You got to love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not loving yourself, you're not loving anybody. You can't.
You gotta love yourself first.
Okay, so in loving myself, I have to do the things that keep me in a loving position.
Mm-hmm.
And being running around, crawling up behind somebody is not it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just think about it. If this was a relationship, and you was in a relationship with somebody, and they started acting like they're acting like you just nothing, you just do what I tell you to do, would you stay there? Or would you go build you something new? It's just a question, man.
So, Frat, I see you. Chip D, Frat, I see you. What up, bro? Curtis Washington, I see you, my brother. What it do? Warren Demetrius, he said it's Washington Commanders. Thank you for the correction, my brother.
I thought it was
Washington, the name of the team is the Washington Commanders, right? You know, I'm a little tight tato right now. They call me Tata. Tata. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, I said tato.
Well, yeah, but mine wouldn't even be, I mean, the money. If the money is everything to you, then you're gonna run for it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's way more things more important than money.
Mm-hmm.
Money is just a tool they're using anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was locked up, soups and cookies were money. You hear me? I mean, once you start changing and before that, you know what I'm saying, we used to trade commerce. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But see, we can't even trade commerce because we don't run nothing.
Yeah,
All we can trade is our time for their money, which is a bad trade-off.
Yeah, that time is powerful. See, people don't understand time. The one thing in the world you'll never be able to get back is time.
Man, you better believe it now.
I mean, time is more valuable than money.
If I don't know one thing, I know time.
You'll never be able to get it back. Once you lose time, That's why we have to be in a creative mode to where you create time. Time make money, whether y'all know it or not.
You have to really understand that when you're creating, you at the closest to God that you could probably always be, because He was a creator. He is a creator. You are a creator with Him.
Yeah.
When you're creating things, you are right there with Him. You're doing what you're supposed to do, not standing up under somebody waiting for them to feed you. Damn that.
Yeah.
And then it ain't all about money. It ain't creating for money. Some people don't want money.
Yeah.
Some people just want to be left alone.
Yeah.
That's creating, to create the time and space for you to be alone. That's a creative thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. I'm telling you, if you can create time, time will will be able, you will be able to do everything you want to do. If you create time, cut time, however you do it, time is more valuable than anything that's. I'm telling you, you never get it back. It's timeless. It's priceless.
What is that book I read? Man, man, I have so many different stuff. I know everybody talk about Rich Dad Poor Dad. Think and become rich. Whatever. That book. Read that, baby.
Look, speaking of books, I was thinking about this. I said, damn, I need to give a 10. We ought to start a book club.
Oh, I ain't no doubt. I got plenty of them.
Like, real talk, especially for people, like, especially for, I don't want to just say men, but especially, men or women,
I mean,
but especially for men that don't read, that don't want to spend time reading, we need to read more. Because anytime I watch people that's in power or made abundance of money, they talk about reading. I'm telling you, I always watch and hear what they're talking about. Reading is one of the top things they talk about. They read more.
because it takes patience to read. It takes concentration. It takes you being able to comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you to go inside in your imagination and see what's going on within these pages. Reading was one of the things when I was in prison that really saved my life. Because I could leave prison and go to Europe.
Okay.
I can go to Africa. I could go, Europe one of the first places, just, what I'm saying, I said it. You know what I'm saying? I love Africa first. Let me put that now. I just want to make sure we clean that up.
All
Anyway,
good.
but I could go anywhere I wanted to go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I could see different people.
Okay.
Reading was a source for me to just escape.
Okay.
But be there and be present at the same time, because it makes you alert. It puts you on it puts you on so many different levels of game. And then when you start reading the things of history,
Mm-hmm.
when I read Stalin, um, I read all type of old books, like the Art of War, all these different books,
yeah.
40 Laws, all this stuff here,
Yeah.
and it just give you different insights.
Yeah.
You know, man, so many books I can't even remember. I read a book called The Pendulum one time, talking about vibrations, and it put me on the meditation tip and what the vibration be as you go into different levels of meditation.
Yeah. I watch a little YouTube on Oprah. They put together clippings of Oprah.
Right.
And Oprah talks a lot about read. She read a lot, and she said reading enhances the brain.
Yeah.
Reading enhances.
I mean, you're breaking these words. Every word you read, you breaking down, giving it the definition, comprehend it, and you put it in the context that it is in this sentence.
Yeah.
All in a simple line.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many things that involve your brain when you read these different passages or these paragraphs, or even a sentence,
Yeah.
to get the things that they put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love this.
Yeah, I know. Me and you chopping up about it all the time. You know what? I actually had started. Then I read a book or two and felt good about it and kind of stopped.
Man, listen.
I got to get back into it.
Listen, man.
You know. So,
I have to. I used to be a real workout junkie.
yeah.
I have to make myself work out because I read. So I just want to sit and read these different books,
Yeah.
these different things that. What is they talking about here? Especially with all these lies that have been told us for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to see, well, who were we for real? What were we like? What made us so special? Why are we special now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why have we survived with so many things that have come against us with no friends, just us,
Oh, definitely.
and we still fighting on all fronts.
We really are.
Man, listen,
Like
y'all better
we
recognize
fight
who
each
y'all.
other. Yeah, we've.
Yeah,
Like,
even
we're
even
all
even
standing.
with the disunity that we have, we still strong.
Yeah, we strong. I ain't never.
If we unite, what the fuck,
I
man.
mean, everybody else see it. Everybody else know. Everybody else understand.
But we too busy with this,
We fight each
Willie
other.
Lynch shit. You know what I'm saying?
We so look. We so caught up in. We don't want to give out information. We don't want to help each other because the thought process be, if I help him or her, she'll surpass me. She'll have more, or he will have more than me. But not understanding if I help that person, because everybody need help somewhere. If I help that person, man, God gonna bless you tenfold. Like your blessing coming.
Listen.
It's so much. It's so much out here. We be looking like it ain't enough. I gotta get it all.
What I don't get is you gonna get what's yours.
Anyway.
I mean, it don't matter what nobody else get. I mean, you can sit up and you can put, whatever and however, but you gonna have what's meant for you. Understand that. It's nothing that's meant for you that you're not gonna get. As long as you put what you need to put out to get it back.
Yeah.
If you ain't putting good shit out, you ain't gonna get good shit back. Point blank. So if helping somebody some good shit, I put it out. Let me help you out. Let me give you something.
Yeah.
Cause I'd rather give you than hinder you every day. Every day. Don't even matter. Every day.
No doubt.
You might not never say thank you. You might say that nigga, I hate that nigga. You might do whatever, but man, as long as I help you, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I ain't tripping.
Cause it ain't about what you think.
It's not.
Cause ain't nothing man can stop what
Nothing.
God have for you. It's nothing man can stop. Right?
So feel how you feel, but I'm with you. I love all y'all.
Yeah.
My problem is the system that constantly systematic keep us in slavery.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start coming together and figure out what we need to do next.
And we don't see it.
So
That's
that's
so
me.
crazy. We don't see it, right?
So
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
So look here,
I love
man.
you all.
So look here, man. Is there anything you want to kind of plug or shout out or whatnot? You know what I'm saying? Anything you got going on? You want the people to know about anything?
I mean, it's a lot of things coming up. We working on things. We got some documentaries, got some movies.
Mm-hmm.
We're working in the detail with some things like that. We have book deals that we working on,
Okay.
coming up with. A lot of people don't know what happened with me, but I have an interesting life. If you don't know me, the book gonna come out and you get to see what's going on along with everything that we're doing now. The biggest thing my love is helping families, helping people understand their place or where we can be and how we can come unified in our neighborhoods and our community. That's my love right there.
Look, so follow, man. Like I say, each one reach one, each one teach one. Let's start helping each other. Let's start uniting, and spend time with each other. Like if you say black owned business, I mean help them, right?
Yeah.
Real talk. Let's start helping each other, man. 2022, let's help each other.
Yeah.
So look here.
Unity is power.
If you haven't subscribed already, if you haven't
Go ahead and
subscribed,
do it.
go to T.O.G. and Baruch's podcast. Go click subscribe. We need followers. We need people to come in, interact. We're gonna have a just nice conversation, man. Right? Yeah. So we're gonna have a nice conversation. So we need more people, and all you gotta do is go click subscribe, man. So we're gonna be on every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Right? So we love y'all, man. We finna get out of here, man. Right? Peace out, man.